Color story: lamp black. Black pigments are among the oldest known in the world. Carbon black was first made by heating and burning plant material and wood, and vine black by charring desiccated grapevines and stems. Lamp black belongs to the same group, but the clue to its origin lies in its name. Lamp, or more precisely oil lamps. Soot was traditionally gathered to produce this oldest of lightfast, permanent and opaque pigments. Lamp black has been used since prehistoric times. It is a lightfast, permanent and opaque pigment, with a rich history despite its quotidian existence in artists' palettes. Known for its cool blue undertones, high tinting strength, and opaque coverage. It creates clean blue-grays when mixed with white, unlike the warmer, brownish undertones of ivory black.
Lamp black have distinct cool, bluish undertone. When mixed with white, it creates clean, cool gray tones. In oil painting media, it naturally dries very slowly due to antioxidant properties in the carbon soot and high oil content.
Lamp black is one of the deepest and most intense blacks available. It is a poor dryer, however, and doesn't form very durable paint films compared to its other black counterparts. Yet it is a popular choice among artists because it can appear much darker than a lot of other black paint. Lamp black tends to dry with a matte finish, which can be compensated for with the addition of a little stand oil. In this painting, I use lamp black to shadow parts of mountains on bay, in the winter morning cloudy days. When added to gum and water it becomes ink, and methods for this date back 4,000 years to its use in Egypt and China. In the Middle Ages, lamp black was made by bringing the flame from beeswax candles to a cold surface and collecting the soot deposited. Over time a variety of oils were used in lamps such as linseed, hempseed, or olive oil.
Water-based inks made from lamp black were also being used in Chinese printing from 500 AD by applying inks to wood blocks. However, in 1440 Johannes Gutenberg began to experiment with new inks and innovative printing methods using letterpress fonts known as movable type. Inks were made by mixing varnish or boiled linseed oil with lamp black to produce a new permanent opaque ink that was slower drying than water-based inks. This allowed printers to ink the movable type without drying, making printing large volumes of paper manageable.
I'm painting a portrait of coal miner that shows the hard life, dark tunnels, and brave spirit of underground workers. Despite the arduous nature of their work, they remain incredibly optimistic and full of life. I used black tones surrounding the miner's portrait to convey the darkness of the underground coal mine.
Color black symbolizes a powerful mix of opposites. Commonly represents elegance, power, authority, and sophistication, alongside mystery, the unknown, death, and grief. Because it absorbs all light, it conveys a sense of depth, seriousness, and formal strength. Color, though often celebrated for its vibrancy, also speaks through its shadows. Black is perhaps the most elemental example, a hue that conveys absence, finality, and mystery, while simultaneously symbolizing sophistication, authority, and restraint. Historically, it was one of the most accessible pigments, charcoal, soot, and ink, but it has carried some of the most profound symbolic weight. From prehistoric cave art to the austere fashions of Renaissance Europe, black has signified both humility and power. Unlike reflective colors, black absorbs light, drawing the eye inward rather than outward. Reminds us that color is not only about illumination, but also about depth and concealment.
Mixing lamp black with white paint produces a cool, bluish-gray tint. Because lamp black pigment carries a natural cool blue undertone and high tinting strength, the resulting gray leans towards steel, slate, or blue-gray rather than a neutral or warm gray.
Gray tended to be used as a background color to provide further emphasis for other colors. The 14th century would mark the beginning of the Renaissance period in the West. This marked a period of astounding creativity and artistic experimentation. One example of this innovative spirit can be seen with an art style known as Grisaille. Artists using this technique would create monochrome work done entirely in shades of gray. In fact, the word gris is French for gray. Grisaille is perhaps best known from the works of Michelangelo and Hieronymus Bosch. However, the Renaissance period would see Grisaille become a common technique within the Western artistic tradition. It was sometimes used simply due to a lack of resources. But many artists were able to demonstrate a similar mastery of ink that's comparable to the ink wash techniques of China and Japan.